I'm super excited to be here with you today as I am going to talk about 4 shifts for consultants and experts to stop getting paid like a beginner and be able to 5 to 10 times your fees and get bigger and better clients who are excited to pay you those really high-end premium fees. So the first P that you want to shift is your positioning in the market. And this is the outside perception people have of you, what you do, who you're for, how credible you are, how excellent you are. This is the outside perception they have of all of that. So some of the common mistakes I see are people are not clear on exactly who they are for, and they don't look like an expert. They look like a jack of all trades. They're trying to do too many things for too many different types of people. This does not establish you in the expert level market. If you want to work with the top 30%, 20%, 10% in your market, they have to understand that you're for them. And then you have to build that credibility and build that strong positioning in the market so that there's no doubt at all that you are the person that can help them. When you do this, number one, your marketing will do the heavy lifting for you. But more importantly, you will be able to grab the attention of these best buyers when you get in front of them. And so many people look like everyone else. They don't stand out. They're not in a category of one. They're selling themselves like everyone else out there. And they are so brilliant and so great at what they do, but they don't look like it from their positioning in the market. The outside perception is that they're not any better. The outside perception is that same old, and this is not going to get you those really, really premium buyers. You're making it harder for yourself when you are not positioned in the market as the expert that you truly are on the inside of your business. And I see this over and over again, just again, excellent consultants who are brilliant at what they do, but they're not getting paid like that because they just don't have a strong market position. And so again, people kind of price shop around, or they look like the commodity that's out there, and they don't look like the specialist. So you've got to change this positioning. So that's the first P. Here's the thing. Your positioning should make you look like the best. You should not be the best kept secret. Okay, let me repeat that. Your positioning in the market should make you look like the best. You should not be the best kept secret. Okay, and that brings me to the second P, which is pricing. Let's talk about this because I see so many pricing mistakes with, again, expert consultants, experts in the market. And some of the pricing mistakes I see are charging by the hour. I want to talk about this. If you are charging by the hour, think about this for a minute. You're going to actually be penalized if you charge by the hour. You're going to be penalized because you are an expert, because you're better and faster and more efficient at what you do. And a beginner coming into the market, it's going to take them longer to get the results or to do whatever it is they're doing. They're not going to be efficient. There's going to be a learning curve for them. Yet, if you're charging by the hour, they're going to get paid more than you. Now, does that make any sense? So you never want to charge by the hour. If you are doing this, stop. You want to charge by the value and the impact. This is where you can get paid bigger dollars. This is where you're not going to be penalized because you're exceptional and faster at what you do and you're more efficient at what you do. The second pricing problem that I see is people are charging by the day. So with consultants, a lot of times they're charging by the day. And this also is a broken model because now, again, you have put yourself in the commodity category, and who wants to be reviewed by the day on what they're doing? Are they spending enough time? Are you spending enough time doing the thing? You don't want that. When you are giving people an outcome or a result or a transformation, that's what they're going to be looking for. That's what they care about. You don't want them to care about how much time you spend doing that. That isn't important. What is important is what they get for the investment that they're making in you. So pricing is problem number 2. Also, people price far too low, and they look around at everybody else in the industry and they think, okay, this is what the market will bear. This is what I can get paid for this. Is this making sense? And so then they base their pricing on what everyone else is doing, based on the competition. But you're the expert. You're better than most of the competition out there. And so if you're pricing like everyone else, you don't look better. Do you know that pricing is a perception also that people have of how good you are at something? You want to look like the best. You want people to believe you're the best. And if you're charging prices that are too cheap, too inexpensive, don't make sense for the buyer and for what you're delivering, then you won't look like the expert. And you'll actually repel those really, really premium buyers. So your pricing can't be too low. That you're going to miss those big opportunities. Okay. Number 3P, the P, is your packaging. You don't have clear, concise packaging for your offers so that people can easily see what they would be buying. You want what it is you sell to almost feel tangible to your buyers, like they can easily see what they would be getting with you, what they would be buying from you. And when you do this, again, that's all going to do the heavy lifting for you, and you'll be able to close more deals. So your packaging has to be on point. What you are selling has to be so clear to the people that would want to buy from you. It has to be simple and concise and easy for them to see what they are buying into. All right. I see so many people that just don't have clear, concise offers, and it really is keeping them from being able to get those more premium fees. So even pricing aside, it's like, I don't really know what you can do for me or how you can help me. And so that's an offer problem as well. Okay. The 4th P is proposals. Oh my goodness. Now I can talk all day on proposals. Let me just tell you. But the first thing I want to say is, can you get rid of them? Can you get rid of them altogether? And for many of you, you can. You're relying on the proposal to try to close the sale. And so one of the first things that I do is see if there's a way to eliminate them. Now, if you're doing RFPs, oh my gosh, then you are just putting yourself in the commodity pricing category where they're going to price shop. They're going to take the lowest bid, right? They're going to take the lowest proposal. And so you want to learn how to go get clients, how to get the best clients, how to grab their attention, how to get them to book on your calendar. You want to be able to do those on your own without always relying on RFPs. RFPs are going to keep you, again, having to keep cutting your prices and charging a lot less. So becoming an expert consultant, you want to move away from RFPs if you are doing them. All right. But if you can eliminate writing proposals, you definitely want to do this. And one of the things that I teach my clients what to do with this is to co-create solutions with their buyers so that you're building the solution with them that they most will need and want to invest in. And when you do that, there's really not a proposal. You come to an agreement and you get a signed agreement. And of course, the money and everything is talked about along the way. This is a much faster buying cycle. First of all, it's a much faster sales cycle, but it also eliminates the need to email proposals. It eliminates the need to chase clients when you really dial in your sales process and your proposal process. And so when I say your proposal process, sometimes that you can eliminate them altogether. If your packaging and your positioning and everything and your pricing is all on point and really tight, you can eliminate proposals because they already know what they would be buying. They already know how much you're going to charge for that. And so there's no need for a proposal. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't send out something that outlines what they're buying. That's perfectly fine, but that's not the same as trying to close a deal based on writing an email, or writing a proposal, trying to figure out what to put in that proposal, hoping they're going to take it, sending that proposal, wasting hours and hours of time on that proposal, and then trying to chase them down to get that deal to close. So again, eliminate them if you can. If you do have to do them, you want to co-create with that client, with that prospect, so that you can close the deal faster and easier, and you'll be able to close it for a lot more money. And here's the other thing. When you do these things that I'm talking about, and even in the proposal process, when you're co-creating the solution, you can turn those into much bigger deals than if you are just doing a project or selling something very quick and short. When you co-create solutions, you can find out all of the other things that they need inside their company, their business, their organization, and you can actually turn those into much longer engagements, much bigger deals for a lot more money. And so if you're not doing this, again, you're missing opportunity to be making a lot more per client. So these are the ways that you can 5 to 10 times and be an expert. And the one thing I didn't talk about is being an extra pair of hands. And I really love to help people move into becoming a strategic advisor, a coach, being a partner for success, a trusted advisor, more than an extra pair of hands. So if you're in there doing the thing, you're really going to be limited. Number one, you're going to be treated like an employee or an extra pair of hands. And that is not the top of the rung for respect. It's also not the top of the rung for getting paid. So when you are more than a pair of hands, when you're really a partner with that company, with that business, with that organization that you're working with, you can get paid a lot more money because they can go out and find people to do the stuff, right? Or you can go find people to do the stuff for them. You don't have to be the one doing it. But this is where you really, again, the value goes way up because now you look like the credible expert that can guide them and support them in that transformation or those results or that outcome that they're looking for. So very quickly, again, the 4 Ps to be enabled. These are the 4 shifts to make. Is number 1, your positioning in the market. And number 2 is your pricing. And then the 3rd is your packaging. And then finally, proposals. So I hope you found this valuable. If you want some help being able to charge what you deserve to get paid, then book a call with me at acarden.com. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. If I can help you in your business, again, reach out to me or book a call and let me know what resonated with you the most. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.